Now, for more on that story, we crossed our contributing editor, Vuyo Mvoko, in Pretoria. Vuyo, can you give us a sense of what is being tabled before the heads of state?
Well, the likelihood, certainly from what we are picking up here from diplomats, from all parties that are involved, it is that tonight the SADC heads of state are going to basically read Lesotho the Riot Act because one, they have satisfied themselves that having looked at the intelligence forces, the police, the army, the political institutions of the various countries, South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, have all looked at the situation in Lesotho, and they are all satisfied that the Lesotho Prime Minister can reconvene parties in another week or maybe 2 weeks. In other words, as soon as possible. There are no real obstructions. Even the fears that of a coup, which the Prime Minister has put forward as the key reason for refusing to reconvene Parliament. From where SADC is sitting, having done their homework ahead of this summit, there are no obstacles. So the likelihood is that the SADC heads of state that are convened here, including the chairperson of SADC, President Robert Mugabe, are going to basically tell Lesotho, you go and reconvene that parliament, and you have to do it sooner rather than later.
Let's just pick up on Tom Tabane, and he says among the big issues, the rumors there of the coup and how to deal with the army chief. Now, how do you think these issues will be dealt with?
As I say, SADC has made an assessment, and it is satisfied that there is no threat of a coup in Lesotho, number one. Number two, even if there were factions or the general could amass some people and try and attempt a coup, they are convinced that SADC will be able to quash that. And the reason I'm saying the likelihood of a reconvening of Parliament is something that will inevitably happen is because this time around SADC is united. In other words, there are no dissenting voices. On other issues previously, you would have found a situation where a group of countries are taking one position and another group is taking a different position, and there are other people who are trying to bring the two factions together. This time around, there is unanimity. Everyone says the parliament should reconvene. But they have gone beyond that. They have actually come up with a plan to deal with the heads of the security cluster, for lack of a better word, starting with the chief of the defense in Lesotho. SADC has agreed that there should be a deal struck with him where he'll get out of the way, he'll be sorted out for the remainder of his contract, and he will get a posting. That's what we are picking up. The same will happen to his deputy, and something similar is being worked out in relation to the head of police. So they have removed all the obstacles that have been put forward by Prime Minister Tom Tabane.
Vuyo Mvoko there in Pretoria telling us that the SADC heads of state are likely to read Lesotho the Riot Act.